breaking news tonight. Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul. His attorney tells CNN that he is currently being processed. The charges are unclear as of this moment.
Be sued. And I say will be because nothing has been filed yet by at least 120 people in the next 30 days.
The Combs family is no stranger to controversy, but the most recent accusations against King Communications' 26-year-old son Diddy Combs have gone viral online, igniting discussions and rumors of an impending arrest. The lawsuit filed against him by Gray Markov is more than just a legal proceeding. It's a bombshell that threatens to destroy Diddy's carefully curated family image. The details are unsettling, the allegations are shocking, and the implications are enormous. King Communications is now accused of physical aggression, misconduct, and severe emotional harm. Many people are wondering if the younger Communications have inherited his father's destructive tendencies.
If you're just joining us here, was just arrested and taken into federal custody in New York tonight. Sources tell TMZ Homeland Security swooped into a Midtown hotel late Monday where Diddy was staying, and they arrested him.
It all began with what was meant to be a beautiful day on the sea. The event was advertised as a family-friendly excursion, but according to her lawsuit, it was anything but. Grail Marai, a seasoned professional in the luxury yachting industry, joined the crew of a yacht chartered by Diddy in July 2022. She described the scene as chaotic, full of behavior that made her extremely uncomfortable, and she claimed that the wholesome image presented beforehand was a facade. She claimed that the environment quickly devolved into something much darker, with guests acting in ways one might only expect at the most outrageous, unrestricted gatherings. She and her fellow crew members weren't just there to work. They were allegedly thrust into an increasingly dangerous situation. According to Grace's lawsuit, King Cole was inappropriately interested in her while she was working, making her uncomfortable right away. She said he tried to get her to drink, and when she refused, things got out of hand. King allegedly grabbed her arm with force, preventing her from leaving the area. She described this as the start of a terrible experience that still haunts her to this day. She claimed that what began as unwelcome attention escalated into open intimidation after she was forced to consume additional alcohol that she felt had been tampered with despite her repeated efforts to leave.
And, it brings into context our whole system of innocent until proven guilty. Why is he not being given bond? We should debate that all day long. Of all people that's unlikely to flee or get away, he's got the resources to flee, but he's so recognizable. And isn't he innocent until proven guilty? Well, yeah, but, we have to recognize there are degrees of innocent until proven guilty.
One of the most heroic aspects of Grace's story is what she claims happened next. King trapped her in a private room, preventing her from leaving. She claimed that in this remote location, he became even more hostile, but before things could get worse, someone else entered the room, giving Grace the chance to flee. But the harm, she claimed, had already been done both physically and emotionally. According to Grace, the fallout from that night has been disastrous. She says the incident destroyed her career in the yachting industry, which she had been committed to since 2018. She claimed that the incident left her with deep emotional scars and visible bruises, which led to the breakup of her long-term relationship. Her partner, she said, found it difficult to handle the toll the alleged assault took on her physically and mentally, and the loss of her relationship was just one of many ripple effects. Grace said that she needed intense therapy since her mental health had gotten so bad. She also said that her severe sadness made it nearly impossible for her to attend her sister's wedding, which she had been eagerly preparing for.
Diddy's mom has finally spoken out amidst everything that is happening right now. Janice Small Combs provided a statement to some outlets via her attorney. So she starts off by saying it's very heartbreaking to see her son judged not for the truth, but for a narrative created out of...
The C family's legal team lost no time in trying to refute Grace's claims when the specifics of her accusations started to surface early this year. The lawyer for King and Diddy, Aaron Dyer, issued a statement claiming that the complaint was without substance and that it was a part of a purported pattern of false litigation filed by Tyrone Blackburn, Grace's lawyer. Diddy didn't mince words when he accused Blackburn of bringing cases not for justice but for publicity and to pressure well-known people into speedy settlements. He brought up a recent reprimand Blackburn received from a federal judge who said the attorney was using the legal system to shame defendants with false accusations and garner media attention. However, people aren't dismissing Grace's narrative so easily. Diddy, once hailed as a music industry titan, is currently embroiled in his own legal battles, facing federal charges that include misconduct, exploitation, and other shocking crimes. Many have drawn comparisons between the accusations against King Communications and the lengthy history of accusations against his father. His family is heavily impacted by these accusations, and K's lawsuit only serves to confirm the idea that the Case dynasty is based on dubious moral principles. Legal professionals have begun considering the possibility that King's lawsuit is only the first step. Some people think that if the accusations are confirmed, it could mark a shift in how the public views this once celebrated family and uncover a pattern of behavior in both King's personal life and the larger culture of excess and entitlement that supposedly surrounds the Combs family.
Diddy would be throwing all his celebrity mates under the bus.
I mean, that could potentially be coming when it's time for court and when it's time for him to testify. But what we're seeing right now is how important public relations really are to Sean Combs. He's desperately trying to control the narrative behind bars, allowing his attorneys to do...
Adding fuel to the fire are the rumors circulating about Diddy's attempts to control the narrative. Insiders have suggested that Diddy has been working behind the scenes to shield his son from the fallout of this lawsuit, allegedly even influencing witnesses and trying to suppress damaging evidence. These rumors are unverified, but they echo the same accusations Diddy is currently facing in his own legal battles. The idea that the patriarch of the family might be teaching his son how to handle a similar crisis only strengthens public skepticism about the integrity of the communications company. As for King Communications, he has remained silent about the allegations, opting instead to let his lawyers handle the public response, but his silence hasn't stopped the whispers or speculating about what King will do next. Some insiders think he may try to resolve the matter out of court to prevent more harm to his reputation, while others think King, like his father, will decide to confront the accusations head-on, possibly escalating the case into a drawn-out and public court battle.
Just to tell the truth, so hopefully we can get down to the bottom of this. I'm 100%, the charges against me are 100% false, and hopefully due to time, we'll stop.
With Diddy already involved, the timing of this lawsuit couldn't be worse for the Communications family. The family's reputation is being closely watched while they are incarcerated and awaiting trial. King's legal issues merely serve to there is no denying the similarities between father and son in this story of a family in crisis as they attempt to preserve their empire in the face of growing accusations. Many are starting to question whether King's actions are a reflection of his upbringing, whether history is repeating itself, or whether King is merely a scapegoat in a larger drama that spans. In addition to being beyond his control, the lawsuit has rekindled conversations about accountability and power relations in the realm of the powerful and wealthy. Grace's story serves as a sobering reminder of how those in positions of authority are known to take advantage of their employees, frequently leaving their victims with permanent wounds. Advocates who view her case as part of a broader movement calling for responsibility from the wealthy and well-known have commended her bravery in coming out, but she has also come under fire from those who doubt her intentions and the timing of her legal complaint.
Wait a minute, say that again, back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes.
Yes.
The shopping thing is...
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession.
The accusations against King Communications are not merely a personal crisis. Rather, they are a reflection of a larger narrative that could consume the entire family for years. As the legal drama develops, it is evident that the Communications family is at a crossroads. The next few weeks will be crucial in determining the outcome of this case. Will King Combs be arrested as some insiders predict? Will Grace's story stand up under legal scrutiny, or will it be dismissed as yet another sensationalized claim against a wealthy and powerful family? What impact will this have on Diddy's own legal battles as he fights to clear his name while his son faces allegations eerily similar to his own? Diddy and his children have cultivated an image of success, resilience, and unity. Now that image is under siege and the cracks are starting to show.
To me that with all the money he has and all the resources he has, he couldn't craft some solution that lets him be under some form of house arrest. And again, it sounds like special treatment, but the truth of the matter is, to incarcerate somebody like him is expensive to all of us. We're taxpayers, and he's got to have unique situations. You can't put him in general population where, everyone wants a piece of him and everyone wants to be his friend and everyone.
Although the answers to these questions are still unknown, the communications family's problems are unquestionably far from now that King Combs is squarely in the spotlight. Everyone is watching to see how he and his family handle the increasing strain. Will they weather the storm, or will this be the end of one of hip-hop's most recognizable dynasties? Time will tell, but for now the drama is still playing out with no end in sight. Once regarded as an untouchable dynasty in the entertainment industry, the communications family is currently embroiled in a scandal that jeopardizes not only their standing but also the foundation of their business. With accusations circulating, lawsuits mounting, and insiders, Diddy's arrest and legal issues may have been the first earthquake, but the lawsuit against his son King CMS feels like the aftershock that could topple the entire house. Talking about what actually happens behind the scenes, it's becoming more and more obvious that this is about a legacy that seems to be collapsing under the weight of its secrets rather than just the sins of one family member.
Y'all need to leave LA. Y'all need to go to Utah or somewhere. Go somewhere and hide until your daddy get these legal problems over. Well, yeah, y'all be alright. There's 2 of y'all gonna be in jail by Christmas as well. Definitely you, Christian, because you think you're too tough.
At the core of it all is the emerging belief that darker, more disturbing behaviors also drove the communications family's business empire, which was founded on music, fashion, and branding. With federal charges of racketeering and exploitation, Diddy's current legal situation is a huge cloud over everything. He is accused of planning complex schemes involving manipulation and power control. But as Diddy's attention grows, so does the attention being paid to his family's alleged behavior. King Communications' legal issues are beginning to appear less like a singular occurrence and more like a trend that calls into question the family's covert business practices. The King K lawsuit's timing couldn't be worse, as while Diddy's legal team battles to defend him, the accusations against his son have further strengthened the sense that the family has a culture of irresponsibility and entitlement that is finally catching up with them. Diddy is currently awaiting trial in a Brooklyn detention facility. There are rumors that he will do anything it takes to keep his kids safe, especially King, who many view as his insiders, claim that D has been using his power to stifle evidentiary pressure while incarcerated. Here is a father in both the music and business industries. Witnesses and even coach King on how to navigate the mounting accusations.
Diddy celebrated his 55th birthday, but this year was a lot different. It was no Diddy parties. It was none of that. None of that stuff. Well, happily, so I guess right now. But anyway, so this is his first birthday behind.
Yet, if you believe Diddy's legal difficulties are restricted to his own case, think again. The lawsuit against King Combs has opened Pandora's box, fueling debate about the ramifications for the Combs family's future. Mars allegations aren't just about one night on a yacht. They're about the power dynamics that have allegedly existed for years within the Combs empire. According to some sources, Grace's lawsuit could pave the way for others to come forward with similar stories, potentially creating a domino effect of legal and public relations nightmares for the family. And while Diddy's legal team has been quick to dismiss Grace's claims as manufactured lies, the public isn't so easily convinced. Adding to the drama are the whispers about D's attempts to control the narrative from his jail cell. According to leaked information, D has has allegedly been communicating with close allies and family members, advising them on how to handle the growing storm. One particularly heated story surrounds an alleged phone call between Diddy and King, during which Diddy supposedly used coded language to instruct his son to clear away any leftover evidence relating to the claims. While the legitimacy of the call has been debated, even while some say it's an AI invention, it has stoked rumors that Diddy is still very much in control of his life despite being imprisoned.
It did in fact occur. Their argument is more than likely going to be that this activity was consensual, that this person was a willing participant, and not only that, but that these individuals assumed the risk of being present at those parties, engaging and voluntarily engaging in conduct and being in those spaces, consuming alcohol, things of that nature.
The accusations against King Communications are already having an impact on the family's economic endeavors. According to reports, Diddy's extensive empire, which includes his music label, high-end clothing line, and spirits brand, is having serious difficulties as a result of the ongoing controversies. According to industry insiders, a number of Diddy's business associates are discreetly pulling away from the brand out of concern for possible negative publicity. Some longtime partners are reportedly reevaluating their relationships with the Communications family out of concern that the bad press might damage their own reputations. And there's also the issue of public opinion. For many years, the Communications family maintained a facade of prosperity, fortitude, and solidarity. They were the epitome of a family with fame, fortune, and power. However, the current slew of accusations has destroyed that facade and shown a far more sinister truth. Supporters who formerly admired Diddy and his kids are now wondering if the family's prosperity came at the expense of other people. Discussions over the Combs family have been raging on social media, with many individuals expressing dissatisfaction and rage over the accusations. Thousands of people have commented on the drama that is developing as hashtags pertaining to the cases have trended several times.